Thought oatmeal was a superfood? Eating it the wrong way could hurt your heart and your brain. It may sound surprising, but as a doctor who works with older adults, I've seen this more times than I can count. Many patients come in with the same story. Doctor, I eat very healthy. Every morning I have oatmeal. I add dried fruit, a little honey, and some almond milk. People say oatmeal is good for the heart and digestion, so I eat it every day. And it's true, oatmeal can be a great food, but only if you eat it the right way. After age 60, your body changes a lot. Your digestion slows down. Your insulin response is weaker. Your heart and memory are more sensitive to what you eat every single day. That harmless-looking bowl of oats, if you choose the wrong type, cook it the wrong way, or add the wrong toppings, can quietly lead to poor sleep, low energy, brain fog, and even worsen heart or blood sugar problems. We've found the 10 most common oatmeal mistakes older adults make, and today, I want to share them with you. We'll go from the least harmful to the most serious, so you can check, adjust, and turn your breakfast into a true anti-aging tool. If you eat oatmeal most mornings, this message is for you, because sometimes the things we think are healthy might be quietly harming us without us knowing. Mistake 1. Eating flavored instant oatmeal. I still remember Helen, age 64, a patient who worked hard to stay healthy. She told me, "Doctor, I start every day with apple cinnamon instant oatmeal. It's quick, easy, and I thought it was good for my heart." I get it. Many people choose flavored instant oats because they smell good, taste good, and are easy to prepare, especially for older adults who live alone. Just add hot water or microwave it, and breakfast is ready in minutes. But what most people don't realize is this. Behind the convenience is a long list of added sugars and chemical additives. One packet of flavored instant oats, like apple cinnamon or maple brown sugar, often contains 15 to 20 grams of added sugar. Plus, you'll often find artificial flavors, preservatives, and colorings, ingredients that are hard for even younger bodies to process, let alone people over 60. After reviewing the ingredients list with Helen, I gently said, "You didn't make a bad choice by picking oatmeal, but the flavored packet version is not as healthy as it seems." She made one small change, switching to plain oats and adding her own cinnamon and fresh apple slices. And just 2 weeks later, she told me she felt less tired in the mornings and didn't get that mid-morning crash anymore. So, what's the lesson here? Oatmeal is only healthy when you control what goes into it. Flavored instant packets, even though they're convenient, often contain too much sugar and too many additives. And for older adults, these can stress the body, impact blood sugar, and cause energy crashes. If you're using flavored oatmeal every morning, try switching to plain, unsweetened oats. Cook it yourself and flavor it with real ingredients, like cinnamon, vanilla, or fresh fruit. It'll still taste great and be much better for your heart, brain, and blood sugar. And if you're thinking that a splash of artificial sweetener or non-dairy creamer might be a better option, the next mistake might make you think twice. Mistake 2. Using non-dairy creamers or artificial sweeteners. I remember one time when Mr. Robert, age 68, came to see me with a rather unusual issue. He said, "I'm really careful with what I eat. I don't use sugar, no heavy dairy, just a little plant-based creamer and some no-calorie sweeteners in my oatmeal each morning." He believed he was doing the right thing. And honestly, many older adults make the same choice, avoiding real sugar and real milk, replacing them with artificial alternatives. But here's the truth. Many non-dairy creamers, even though they look appealing and are easy to find, often contain hydrogenated oils, also known as trans fats, along with artificial flavors and thickening agents. Even a small amount of trans fat each day, according to recent studies, can increase the risk of inflammation, harden arteries, and negatively affect memory. Now let's talk about artificial sweeteners like sucralose, aspartame, or acesulfame K. They might be calorie-free, but they can harm your gut bacteria, disrupt insulin response, and even affect your sense of hunger. For people over 60, when digestion and immunity are already slowing down. These hidden effects can build up into chronic fatigue, digestive problems, and even memory issues. Mr. Roberts' case was a perfect example. After he stopped using creamer and artificial sweeteners and switched to unsweetened nut milk and cinnamon, he told me that after just 10 days, his stomach felt better, he craved sugar less, and he slept more peacefully. The takeaway? Just because something says low sugar or non-dairy doesn't make it healthy. Stick to simple, real ingredients. Instead of sweeteners, try a little cinnamon, pure vanilla extract, or a few slices of fresh fruit. Instead of non-dairy creamers, go for unsweetened almond or oat milk. Your heart, liver, and brain will thank you. And if you've been sweetening your oatmeal naturally with raisins or dates, the next mistake may surprise you even more. Mistake 3. Adding dried fruit you think is healthy. I once asked an older patient, "What do you usually add to your oatmeal in the morning?" He smiled and said, "Raisins, dried apricots, dates. Healthy stuff, right? It's all fruit." This is a common belief. Dried fruit sounds natural, full of fiber, and easy to store. But what many don't realize is that the drying process concentrates the sugar. Just a small handful of raisins, about 30 grams, can contain up to 20 grams of sugar. That's the same as a small can of soda. Worse, many dried fruits are coated with syrup, oils, and preservatives to keep their color and flavor. For folks over 60, this fast-absorbing sugar can spike blood sugar levels, cause energy crashes, sugar cravings, and even lead to brain fog before lunch. We helped that patient switch to fresh blueberries, a few slices of green apple, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Within days, he said, "Doctor, I feel lighter and more clear-headed throughout the morning." The takeaway? Dried fruit isn't bad, but it's easy to overdo. If you want a natural touch of sweetness, go for fresh, low-sugar fruits. They provide longer-lasting energy and are much gentler on your heart and memory. Now, if you're eating your oatmeal really clean, just cooked with water or low-fat milk, the next mistake might be quietly draining your energy every single day. Mistake 4. Skipping healthy fats. Susan, age 67, once told me during a follow-up visit, "I eat very clean, doctor. Just oats cooked with water. Nothing else, no fat, to keep my heart healthy." It's a common mindset, but it's also one of the hidden reasons older adults feel tired more quickly. After 60, your body actually needs healthy fats to absorb vitamins, reduce inflammation, support brain function, and keep blood sugar steady after meals. When you eat oatmeal without any fat, the carbs absorb too fast. That causes blood sugar to spike and then crash, leaving you tired, hungry again, and craving sweets. We suggested that Susan add a spoonful of almond butter, a few walnuts, and some ground flax seeds to her oatmeal. A week later, she told us, "I feel so different. No more dizziness mid-morning. I feel fuller longer and my stomach feels calm." The takeaway? Not all fats are bad. Healthy fats, from nut butters and extra virgin olive oil, are your best friends, especially for your heart and brain as you age. Just one spoonful each morning can make a big difference in how you feel all day. And if you think just choosing the right oatmeal is enough, the next mistake might make you take a closer look at the label you read every week. Mistake 5. Not choosing certified gluten-free oats. Many people assume oats are naturally gluten-free, which is true, but not the whole story. The issue is that many oat brands are processed in the same facilities as wheat or barley, grains that contain gluten. As a result, even though oats don't have gluten themselves, they can become cross-contaminated. I worked with Mr. George, 70 years old, who often felt bloated, tired, and had a poor appetite. He didn't have celiac disease, but he was sensitive to gluten. We checked and found out the oats he was using were not labeled gluten-free. We switched him to certified gluten-free oats. After just 10 days, he felt better digestion, more energy, and a calmer stomach each morning. Why does this matter? As you get older, your digestion weakens. Even small amounts of unwanted gluten can cause low-grade inflammation, interfere with vitamin absorption, and lead to anemia, muscle aches, and memory issues. The takeaway? Don't ignore the label. Always look for certified gluten-free when buying oats. It's not just a marketing trick. It's real protection for your gut, brain, and joints. And if you thought picking the right oats was all you needed, the next mistake will make you rethink the kind of oats you've been cooking. Mistake 6. Choosing overprocessed oats that lack fiber. I once visited an older patient at home, Mr. Bill, 72, who often felt tired by mid-morning even though he ate oatmeal daily. When I asked which kind, he pointed to a box labeled 1-minute oats. These were super thin, almost dissolving in hot water. That was the problem. The more processed the oats are, the faster they cook, and the more fiber they've lost. This means your body digests them like white bread. Blood sugar spikes, then crashes. This can make you feel sleepy, crave snacks, and lose focus. We switched him to less processed oats, like steel-cut or old-fashioned rolled oats, and slowed the cooking down. After just 1 week, Mr. Bill said his energy felt more steady and his mood had improved. Fiber from whole oats not only stabilizes blood sugar, but also feeds the good bacteria in your gut, key for digestion, immunity, and mental health. The takeaway? Not all oats are created equal. If you can spare just 5 to 10 more minutes in the morning to cook less processed oats, your body will reward you with better focus, steadier energy, and sharper memory. And if you think adding a drizzle of honey or maple syrup is healthier than white sugar, the next mistake may change your mind about every spoonful. Mistake 7. Adding too much honey, syrup, or brown sugar. One time, Ms. Margaret, age 66, told me, "I don't use white sugar, doctor. I just add 1 spoon of honey and a little maple syrup to my oatmeal. It's natural, right? Should be fine?" A very common question. And unfortunately, the answer is not that simple. Many people believe that honey, brown sugar, or maple syrup are healthier than regular sugar because they are natural. But the truth is, your body processes them the same way as sugar. They still spike your blood glucose and insulin levels. 1 tablespoon of honey has about 17 grams of sugar. Add some syrup and dried fruit, and you could be eating almost 30 grams of sugar in just 1 breakfast. That's more than the daily limit for older adults. What happens then? Blood sugar goes up and down quickly. Your pancreas works harder. Energy becomes unstable. Over time, this increases the risk of insulin resistance and high cholesterol. We helped Ms. Margaret switch to a bowl of oatmeal with fresh blueberries, cinnamon, and green apple slices. It was still sweet and tasty, but much better for blood sugar control. The lesson here is simple. Even natural sweetness should be used in moderation. Let fresh fruit bring the flavor. And if you use honey or syrup, keep it small, more like a topping, not the main ingredient. And if you're eating oatmeal without any protein, the next mistake may be weakening your muscles, heart, and memory without you even knowing. Mistake 8. Not adding enough protein to your breakfast. I remember Mr. David, 70 years old, who started every day with a clean bowl of oatmeal, cooked with water, topped with banana slices and a little honey. No fat, no protein. But he often felt tired in the morning, a little off balance, and had some signs of leg muscle weakness. We discovered the reason. His breakfast lacked protein. Oatmeal is mostly carbs. Without protein, it digests fast, spikes blood sugar, and then crashes, causing fatigue, muscle loss, and poor cell repair. After age 60, your body needs high-quality protein to maintain muscle, support memory, and protect your immune system. We guided Mr. David to add 1 scoop of hydrolyzed collagen, or pair his oats with a boiled egg or a cup of plain Greek yogurt. Just 10 days later, he felt stronger and more steady in the mornings. The lesson: Oatmeal alone is not a complete breakfast. Add 10 to 15 grams of quality protein to support your muscles, energy, and long-term health. And even if you've added the right protein and fats, the next mistake might ruin all your efforts just because of how you cook it. Mistake 9. Cooking oatmeal too hot and too fast. I've been asked before, "Doctor, I use plain oats, no sugar, healthy toppings, but I still feel tired after eating. Why?" The answer is often in the cooking method. Many people use high heat in the microwave or boil oats quickly on the stove. It seems convenient, but this can damage important nutrients. B vitamins, magnesium, and antioxidants in oats are sensitive to heat. When you cook them too fast or too hot, you may lose exactly what supports your brain, heart, and nerves. High heat also changes the structure of soluble fiber. That makes oats digest faster, causing blood sugar spikes and crashes. You end up feeling tired and craving sugar again. We suggested to a 68-year-old patient to simmer his oats slowly or soak them overnight and cook gently in the morning. Within days, he felt less tired, slept better, and had more steady energy. The lesson is clear. How you cook your oats matters. Low heat, slow cooking keeps nutrients intact and helps your body digest and absorb them better. And if you think oatmeal alone is a superfood breakfast, the next mistake might change how you think completely. Mistake 10. Thinking oatmeal alone is a complete breakfast. I once asked Ms. Janet, age 70, "What do you eat for breakfast?" She proudly answered, "A bowl of oatmeal every single morning." I nodded and asked, "Do you eat anything with it?" She said, "No, oatmeal fills me up just fine." This is one of the most common mistakes, thinking that oatmeal by itself is enough. In truth, oats are mostly carbs. Without protein, healthy fats, some fruits or veggies, and extra vitamins or minerals, your breakfast may be missing a lot. After age 60, your body needs more. Protein to maintain muscle, fats to absorb vitamins, potassium, magnesium, and B12 to support your heart and brain. If you eat only oatmeal every morning, you may feel low energy, weak muscles, poor immunity, and declining memory over time. We helped Ms. Janet build a new breakfast: plain oats plus Greek yogurt plus walnuts plus green apple slices plus cinnamon. It didn't take much longer to prepare, but the benefits were clear after just a few weeks. The final lesson: oatmeal is a great base, but not a full solution. Don't let healthy habits lead to silent deficiencies every morning. So, what's the big picture here? Oatmeal isn't bad. In fact, it can be one of the best foods if you use it the right way. But after age 60, your body can't keep correcting little mistakes every day. Even 2 or 3 of these 10 common errors can quietly affect your energy, blood sugar, memory, sleep, and digestion. The good news? Small changes make a big difference. You can turn a regular bowl of oatmeal into an anti-aging breakfast by following this simple formula. Use plain, certified, gluten-free oats. Slowly and gently to keep the nutrients. Add healthy fats like flax seeds or nut butter. Include protein from collagen, eggs, or Greek yogurt. Choose fresh, low-sugar fruit instead of dried fruit. If you want sweetness, try cinnamon or a slice of ripe banana instead of too much honey. Just like that, you're helping your heart, brain, muscles, and overall health each day. Now, I want to hear from you. Out of these 10 mistakes, how many have you made? Leave a comment below. I read every one, and I'm always here to help. And if this video was helpful, please share it with someone you care about, especially if they eat oatmeal every morning but still feel tired, forgetful, or hungry too soon. Don't forget to follow the Healthy Way Daily channel. We're here every week with simple, practical, and effective tips made just for your health after 60. See you in the next video.